Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be my prepping for Fanexpo Vancouver vlog, I guess. I will be tabling at the Artist Alley there. I will leave a photo of the floor plan and where my table is. I'm kind of near the bathrooms and like the photo ops. So if you're going to Fanexpo Vancouver, please come say hi if you see me. I'll probably be in like rainbow overalls. I shouldn't be that hard to spot. And yeah, so this is just gonna be me preparing for certain things. Of course, not everything is gonna be totally ready yet, just because I still have a couple weeks before the convention, but it's a start at least. Also, I apologize for any of the mess that you can see behind me. It's been a lot. I feel like I'm just throwing stuff all over the place right now, but some stuff I need to leave out so I don't forget about it for the convention. And Fanexpo Vancouver is from February 18th to 20th, just in case you didn't know, so closer to the end of this month. If you guys like this video, I would really appreciate it if you would hit the subscribe button. You can follow me on Instagram or TikTok. I also have an Etsy store that I sell like stickers and prints and things like that. And then I have a second Etsy store where I sell things like phone cases, like this one, you'll see it again later, and mugs and stuff. So you can check those out. The links are always down below. I also have coffee memberships opened up. So if you are interested in joining, that would be wonderful. You can get 20% off anything in either of my shops or in person. I will allow that code to be used in person as well. Let's go. Get preparing. This is my pile of hats, because I made a TikTok, but this is my pile of completed hats, which does not seem like that many hats, which it isn't. I wish I had more. I don't know why it's taken me so long. I have more of the bucket hats that I just haven't put ears on yet, so there's a few more there, but if I can make like a hat a day, I think I will be in a good stance to have quite a few, because I do like all the colors, especially for these ones that I've done. Like, I think that they're all cool. I have a lot more like black and gray ones than I've had in the past. And I have ones a lot more that are just like, you know, like different colors. What am I trying to say? You know, like this. Here's one. I have lots that are like, I took a whole bunch of different yarn and just like made stripes kind of, which I really like. I think that that's a really cool way to utilize the yarn scraps that I don't have enough to make like a full hat with. And then this yarn is the yarn I got from a website called Hobby, I think, and it's like a crushed velvety type yarn. I actually really like it. I think it's super soft and lovely to work with, so I'm excited that I will have at least some hats made out of this as slightly different material than like the thick chunky blanket yarn, which I also really like. I do need to go buy some more yarn though, because I want more of like either this one or this one, like some more of the bright colors, because I have like a lot more of like the browns, which are cute because it's like bare, and then I'll have some greens for frogs. And I'm gonna start working on my worms. They've never come in this box before, so that's interesting, because these are the same ones that I always get on Amazon. It's like a backpack of 60, I think, in each pack. There's also some laminating sheets that I use for some of my stickers. Don't need that yet though. But I figured I might as well go into all of these, sort them into colors, and what am I trying to say? Cut off the strings, because obviously I don't need the strings to make them into earrings, so it's just easier if I can get that all cut off early. So I went and donated plasma today. Actually, can it be called donating if you get compensated for it? Am I selling my plasma? Is that it? Because yeah, you get paid. You don't get paid very well, but you get paid to donate plasma. And I'm doing that because of my no job situation right now, or my like no working right now, because it's not that much money, but like it's enough money to like pay for the worms or pay for the hooks. Or I got, because I've just had a bit of a shitty week, I got some McDonald's to make me feel better, and it paid for that. So, and like it's not that hard. I'm not afraid of needles, and my blood comes out fairly easily, I guess. And so you're just sitting there squeezing a ball for like, 40 minutes or whatever, which is not that bad. Ooh, look at this pile of worms, suffocated worms, you're free. Look at all the worms. That's so fun. I get this pack because it has the most color variety, and I really like that. Like, I like that it comes with black and white, because I think that like that's cool if you're a monochrome kind of worm person. But I also like that it comes with like 2 different kinds of pink and 2 different kinds of blue. So you can, get to mix and match a little bit more to fit whatever aesthetic, and 2 greens. You just get to mix and match a little bit more in your aesthetics, which I like. So I think I will start by, I'll cut the strings and I'll sort them as I go. I have decided this month, because I'm not working, that I'm really gonna try and post like just an absolute ton on social media to hope that it will help my like following. And it sucks. Let me tell you, to do that is so discouraging. Like, social media just sucks. I feel like there are times where it's like, there's times when you're doing well and like your stuff's getting seen, and so it's getting a lot of like likes or comments or views or whatever, and it's like, yeah, all right. And then you feel like you post something else and it gets nothing. And it's very discouraging, because it's like, even though I think all of us know, like I know that it's the algorithm more than it is me, but it's still discouraging when you like, if you feel like you work really hard on something and then you get to see and like 25 of your followers saw the post. It's like, okay, like, all right, cool, okay, great. But so I'm gonna try and just like push through that in hopes that even if it sucks right now, it'll be better later. That's the hope. Because it's like, you see, like I posted the same reel on Instagram, YouTube Shorts, and TikTok. And on Instagram right now, it has like I'm just guessing, but it has like 30 likes and like 200 something views. On TikTok, it has probably like 10 likes and like maybe 200 views as well. And then on YouTube, it has like 40 likes and it got 1,300 views. So it's like, what? Like, what is the God, that's so annoying. It's so, because I don't want to have to post everything that I do to all social media platforms, but I feel like I'm gonna have to. At least with Reels, it's not too difficult to do. Or if I say make it on TikTok, then want to post it to like Reels and YouTube Shorts, I guess it's not that difficult to do, but it's just like kind of annoying that I have to do that. Like, it makes me mad a little bit. Well, like everybody, it makes me mad that Instagram is the way that it is, because Instagram is like the perfect social media app for artists. Like, that's like what it should be for. It's a photo sharing app. Like, you can share photos of your art. Wow. And now they're like, we're gonna be TikTok. We're just gonna become TikTok. So like Reels are what matters. You need to post on your Reels, and we're just gonna like only care about that. But even that, not really, and only some of them will do well. And it's like, can't you just be a social media app that focuses on sharing photos of like different dimensions, make your iPad interface look better, because Instagram looks like shit on the iPad, and like have it be a way where if you follow somebody, you like actually see their posts more often and like stuff. Because I feel like the Instagram Explore page is good. Like, I really like Instagram Explorer because I find that it's much easier to find stuff that I care about, but it's annoying that the rest of the app sucks so bad. If you guys have any tips for like social media growth, I guess, on any social medias, I would appreciate it, because like I try my best, but you know, I am definitely someone who, like, I'll find a trending sound, like, and I only want to kind of use trending sounds that I feel like I can make a good, like, TikTok or reel out of. But I'm like, should I just not care and just use the sound, like, regardless, even if it's, like, regurgitated from what somebody else said, or what? Because I don't really know how else to, like, share my art with people in a way that would make people, like, want to maybe, like, you know, subscribe to my coffee memberships, or, I don't know, buy from my Etsy, like, things like that. I think part of my problem probably is that I'm, like, too all over the place. Like, I post K-pop stuff and, like, shiny stuff, but I don't only post K-pop stuff or shiny stuff. You know, I'll do some original art, and I'll do some, like, anime type things, and I'll do some other K-pop groups, and, like, on YouTube it's mainly, at this point, at least recently, it's been mainly shiny chats. So it's like, okay, that's not, but if you look at my Instagram, I don't always post about shiny. Or if you look at my TikTok, I mean, I post a lot about shiny, but it's like, I feel like it's all different. So it's hard for people to, like, want to, like, follow me to multiple platforms. And maybe I'm just, like, bad at, like, recruiting people to different sites, but I hate that. I don't want to have to sell myself like that. But I know that's what you have to do. I'm just complaining because I don't like it. I just wish that I could be an artist without having to, like, you know, sell myself. I wish there was an easier way, but I don't think that there is. Or sell myself like that, where I'm, like, consistently having to annoy everybody that I know with things, you know? Wish I didn't have to do that, but oh well. Here's all the worms. It's so lovely, actually, like, just to feel all these worms. Oh, it's so fun. But this is a lot of worms that I will have to deal with at some point. So this is the box that I keep my badly drawn Pokemon cards in. It's actually a Pokemon, like, one of those collector's boxes. It's just nice because it fits them, and it's easier than bringing all of, like, the little boxes that I have. It's just easier to keep them in here, especially for traveling. I've already filled it, as you can see, and I have, like, the dividers to keep them all divided, which is very useful. These I used to make myself. So these, yeah, I used to make these myself. By, like, printing off stickers and then pasting them on to, like, energies and stuff, like actual Pokemon cards, but that's a lot of work, and I would only ever have, like, you know, like, maybe 6 of each design available at a con, so then now I'm getting them actually printed, which is super fun, and they're definitely the thing that gets the best reaction at conventions from people. Like, this is how I get, I call this is how I get the bros to my table, because, like, my tablecloth is pink, I'm very colorful, so I feel like a lot of, like, the bros, like, don't really pay attention to my table as much, but then they see these, and then they come, and I'm like, yes, thank you, bros, I got you, bros. But yeah, they're super fun. The backs are all the same. I guess I don't have to show the backs. This was the one that kickstarted my whole career in this. It was making this fun. Then we have the Dratini. People seem to really like this one too, which makes me very happy. Gengar, sad Gengar, just sitting on the ground. Magikarp, I'm dead, but I'm alive. Big ol' Snorlax, just a big belly. How I feel most of the time. Eevee. That was not how Eevee sounds, but don't talk to me, Angie Eevee. These are really fun to make when I have ideas. It's hard when I don't have an idea to come up with, like, them, because I don't want to use, like, the same jokes in each of them. The little Zubat, Butterfree. This is my favorite one, because this is one of my favorite memes of all time. I just think it's so funny. But yeah, these are actually available online on my Etsy shop if these are something you're interested in and not going to Fanexpo, but otherwise I will have ample copies of these available. And they fit so nicely, and they're so easy to organize. I love them so much. I'm now just looking on my iPad to make sure that all the stickers, the new stickers that I designed, at least so far, I have put on my computer so that I can cut them out with my Cricut. So I know that I have these ones, these 3. I sort of wanted them to be like peeper stickers. That's not the right term for it, but like where you could like have it kind of like, oh look, Pikachu peeking out of your, I don't know, notebook or whatever you put the sticker on. And I liked, you know, I did surprised face, why am I here, ditto face, and cool guy Squirtle. I was about to call him Squidward, and that's not the right one. And then I also designed this Tim Canpy sticker from D. Grayman. I want to do maybe 2 more D. Grayman stickers. We'll see, but I figured I'm like, Tim Canpy, he's easy. I love him. He deserves to be a sticker. And I feel like D. Grayman's like not really something that people like think about, but I think D. Grayman fans would appreciate it. And then I also did this sticker, which is the little, I don't know what you call them, little guys from Princess Mononoke. And I sort of just had a couple of them on a mushroom. Yeah, I think that that's really cool. We'll see how well this one prints, because obviously the transparent background never prints as cool as it looks on the screen, but I think that that will be cool. That actually might have been the only other stickers that I have made, because I think everything else I already have as stickers. I really should organize this a lot more because it's just like a bunch of, you know, different things. Sometimes I have stacks, but a lot of the time it's just nonsense. Oh, I'll need to put in a print order as well, because I am gonna make this a print, which is my Spun Sugar art, because I really like it. I mean, I've honestly even been tempted to bring this one, which is art that I did for Chase, but this is before we had any photos of Chase, so it's the photo from their anniversary. No, their season's greetings. And I like it, but I'm tempted, but I'm not sure if I will bring this one as a print. But yeah, these are the rest of my print. This will be a new one. It's balloon animals, and it says you can be anything. So motivational because of, you know, the balloon animals. And yeah, this one's still probably some of my favorite art that I've ever done. This little frog wizard. I just think it's just like so fun, and I just love him so much. And if you see right here, if you can tell who that friend is, look at how fun he is, just peeking out in the corner. I really want to do more art like this, because I like really enjoyed this work, because I want to kind of do more like this isn't even that detailed, but a little more detailed I think is always fun. And this is also art that I really like. I call it Angler Siren, because I sort of made it like, what if mermaids were like scarier than like the pretty girls that you see, so I tried to make like transparent skin. And then on their hair, I had the little like balls like the angler fish, because deep sea fish I think are super cool. And yeah, I just think that this, I don't know, I just really liked how this one turned out. I think it's super fun. And I like I gave it like texture, which I really like, because I feel like with digital art, I often go for like very smooth blended and like cartoon-y, which is fine, but I want more like kind of textured stuff. This is obviously still one of my favorites, my Ditto Bubbles. That is also my phone case. You can actually get these phone cases on my second Etsy store. It's the one that's labeled like apparel, mugs, phone cases, stuff like that. You can get him if you would like. I really like this phone case. It's super fun, and I get a ton of compliments on it, but yeah, have fun. And this is one I know I need more prints of, because I ran out at my last convention of my rats in space. I don't know, I just think it's so fun. I want to do more rat art, just because I think that rats are fun, and I feel like frogs are very common to see as art, but I'm like, I want to do something a little different. And then my classic Bean Boozled from Fall Guys. I don't know, I think it's fun. I like the colors in it. And I don't think that there is anything else K-pop related that I want to bring. Oh, this is also a piece of art that I always bring, my It's Okay to Fail, which is one of my most popular prints. Because my first Fanexpo, if you watched that video, I brought a lot of K-pop fan art, and I found that that was probably a mistake, because I brought a lot of like shiny art, but like, that means that only shiny fans would care about them, and I didn't have anything labeled, so people, of course, how would they ever know who any of those people are, so. Okay, I just printed out my Squirtle as a test, and I can't decide which of these two I like better, because like this one, they're not showing up correctly on camera either, but this one's like a darker blue, and so I tried to like see if I could lighten it a bit, but then the black is not as dark, and then like it's like turquoise, but then the shadows are blue. I can't decide which one I like better, because like in my initial one, he's more like, he's not as dark of a blue as this, but I don't know, I feel like, Maybe I'll have to, because I'm gonna put a laminating like sheet on them. So maybe I'll do that with this one at least to see if that darkens up the blacks, because maybe then I'll go with this one, even though this one doesn't look bad either. I'll have to decide, because then I'll need to print out whatever when I decide, and then if I decide to go with this one, then these stickers will be just my misprints or vice versa. But I'll have to decide. Man, why can't colors just print out the same way that they look on a screen? It'd be so much easier. I also finally pulled out all of my stickers. I'm probably not gonna bring this case with me in my suitcase just because it's kind of big and heavy, and these are much easier to fit like in little crevices in the suitcase. And I've already taken the time to put each individual like sticker. First of all, I have them on the outside so I know what stickers are in which container. And I have also put each individual sticker type into its own little bag just to make it much easier to know how many stickers I have of each type, and if I need to restock any, it's just way easier to figure that out. So I'm glad I already did that. Thank you, Past Alley. And then I pulled out my prints. These are all of my display prints, and then the other ones are in here for the prints that I already have printed, so I can then count them to see what I need to reprint. And I have it in this container because it you know, it's big enough and like sturdy enough that I don't have to worry about my prints getting bent, and I can fit quite a few in there. The display prints I might end up taking out and put somewhere else, just because then when I go set up, I don't have to take this whole thing with me. I ended up printing out a third one for Squirtle, and if you can see when it comes back out, it's brighter than like this one. So I think that it looks a lot better. So I'll use that, and then these will go in the misprint size. Except all of my mats are so unsticky. I'm hoping that this will keep it on just for this one. I have this one right here that I just sprayed with my spray adhesive to re-stickify it, which I'll probably do with all of my things at some point. But oh no, I hate when that happens, when there's a little like mark. Okay, I have to fix that. Okay, I think I fixed it. It was like when I do the background, sometimes there's like a little extra space, and of course the Cricut reads that, so then it makes a hole, which is very annoying. I also do like my sticker table. I have more underneath here. Every time I buy a sticker or get a sticker from a convention, I put it on this table because I don't really use stickers a lot, but I want to like have them on display, and then if I ever don't want this table anymore, I can just take the legs off and hang it on the wall, and it's an art piece. But yeah, that's, I think, much better. If it has a laminating sheet on it, I always have to make it do a double cut so that it actually cuts through both things. Because I've had it happen many a times where it like doesn't cut through the whole thing, and that's just really annoying to deal with. So it's just easier just for it to always just cut it out twice. All right, I think I'm gonna end that here then. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know how you liked it. I will probably do at least one more Fanexpo video, maybe even two, depending, but I would like to film at the convention itself, so you'll have at least that. And this year I'm gonna try and make it a priority to do more of these, like prep and filming at the convention vlogs, not like I did last year where I only did Fanexpo Vancouver and then never did it again. I have other conventions lined up this year already, so that's my goal. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a really good rest of your week. Bye!